Will you send me a link as well
Send you what link?
to your stream?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Coach Cam, back and ready to give y'all the goodness. I'm with my boy, Brian. All right. I tell you guys about him all the time. For those of you that talk to me on any normal occasion, Brian, the AI guy, we're going to make things happen today because we've been talking a lot about freaking AI and your business and how to make your shit successful because all you guys do is ask it to organize your grocery list. And we're going to start doing this regularly so we can show you guys like really how to use AI, and or if you don't want to learn how to use it or you feel like it's too overwhelming, you can hire us and we will gladly help you. Or you can join Brian's community that we're going to drop so that you guys can start learning about this stuff, and then we'll make it happen. But B-Man, what's up? Introduce yourselves to the people.
To the people. How many people are watching us?
I don't know
JC?
right now.
What's up,
Probably
JC?
none. Hey, JC. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud.
I mean, we're live on 2 different YouTube channels, 2 different Facebooks, my Twitch, and yeah.
OnlyFans.
I didn't want to put OF yet because I was like, I don't know if they're ready for this. They kind of want to do other debauchery right now.
Yeah, cool. So, to JC, who's watching, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm just checking in. He's here. Are you wanting to run this like a podcast? Or are you wanting to run this like a just shoot the shit hour?
I mean, we can shoot the shit hour podcasty. I mean, this is the first one, so really we're just gonna like I tell all the clients, man, it takes like your first like 5 or 6 or 10 to like figure out. Like I keep looking over here because I have you on both screens. But
too many of me.
There's too many. Well, so for those of you who don't know to do all this, there's like OBS, and then I got my teleprompter, and then I got like Brian, and then I got like my Discord. We're making it happen. But Brian and I talked about doing this because for the longest time that I've known Brian, he's talked about is how can I help the average business owner use AI to help be more successful. But unfortunately, until like recently, that cost was there was no way to get it down to like a regular cost for a potentially small business. And so now with like a lot of the changes, which Brian, I'll ask you to talk about that. Like we decided going live for y'all guys was like how we were going to do it. And we're going to show you guys in a second. We're not just going to talk. We're going to open up the Discord that Brian built. And it, for his agency, and we're gonna show you guys some of the things we're working on.
Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff too. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the damn link, Cam.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Which link do you want? Do you want YouTube or Twitch?
Whatever one I can send to my. Everyone's waiting. Where's the link?
Okay, I got you. All right, talk for a second. I'll get to you.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, this stuff really started working very well. It's happened in stages, but the biggest shift was in December when the latest round of like models came through, and like everything just got like a whole lot better, and we just kind of keep hitting these thresholds where it's like AI kind of works, and then certain things are just like significantly much better right away.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was Opus 4.5, which came out in December. Then OpenAI also launched its new model 5.2. And then again, you may have seen the news that very recently those models just got upgraded again, same day, which got
right. For real.
JC would like to be a mod, he says. /mod Kisler.
I don't know how to do
help
it.
Set it up for you.
I have it. I have it through Restream. That's why.
Oh,
that's what I was saying. I can add him.
I'll pin the link for you.
Give me a mod for a teleprompter for streaming. It's over for unks. Wow.
Can I see chat in here too? Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, it's our first time
there it goes.
together. So yeah. So if you open up on the side, that's why I was telling JC I could have added him to this because then he could have modded it with Inside Restream. But this is also us figuring it out.
Yeah,
Like what's gonna work, what's not gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so those things, newest models came out pretty insane. Started having like have to rewire your brain to like what's possible. And before we were just getting stuck in these like loops, and now we kind of don't. And you just like the AI is able to get through it just more naturally than all the stuff you have to do. So I showed Cam some of the stuff, which I guess, I mean, I've been showing you things for a while now, and it wasn't
well, like kind of right. It was like you showed me things, but like it required so much more for me to do it. You know, like you were like remember JC built that whole like Telegram thing, but like that was like it's like N8N and all that, and then it was like it kept sending messages from you to my wife.
yeah, because the config was messed up. And then,
because the configuration.
Yeah.
Like, why is Brian asking me to lunch?
That actually was me. Sorry. Thought that was cool. No,
not on the air, bro. Shout out to Roy. What's up, bro? My boy just texted me. He was like, "Dude," he said, "What the hell did you swallow? That was a big ass swallow. Your hell head moved." Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, but there was when you got Claude desktop set up, right, and then you started using Cowork, right? That was like the big game change for you, where you were like, "Holy shit," you know.
Yeah. So funny story about that. I actually wasn't using Cowork, bro. I was using Claude Code for like the first week.
Oh yeah. But not in the terminal, in the little desktop app.
Yeah, but it wasn't until I was talking to Chaz, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I don't use Claude Code at all." But he was doing the same things that I was doing, and I was like, "What?" And then I was telling him is like the thing that I appreciate about Chaz is like he'll actually like dive into stuff, whereas like you showed me this cool thing, and I was like, you know, I probably paid attention to half the shit you told me as far as what was best for what, because I just wanted to play with it.
Yeah, no, I mean they're all kind of actually the same though, and like these things are all like wrappers of each other. So Claude Cowork is a wrapper, like a more friendly version of Claude Code, and the Claude desktop. It's all like why it's all very confusing when you try to tell somebody like what to use, because there's also Claude Code in the terminal and in the cloud, which you can use from a browser. But like those are all just like permutations of the same thing. So am I getting roasted in the chat?
No, I'm getting roasted. JC said, why does Cam low-key have the typical streamer setup? And he said, Army brain. JC, you're lucky you're my dog, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing I've just noticed is people get super addicted to this stuff right now, right? Like, you immediately were using it like every day when you got it set up with it. A couple other people I've set up with it, like just immediately are hooked, right? That's a big game changer from like all the stuff I'd show people before, and nobody kind of like latch on. Now it's like everybody's kind of catching up, and they're getting really excited about stuff that we've been able to do for like a couple of months now, but have just become easier to just like do, you know, like double click install and like your, you know, Dakota. JC said like obviously.
Not on the live stream, bro.
Yeah, Dakota. Yeah, I mean, what's been your experience since you've got set up with that now? I mean, you've been,
dude. The biggest thing, like honestly, is like I've been telling everybody, man, is like the fact that it actually does things for you. Not, and I know that like I didn't, I know like you and JC, you guys were more familiar with like Chat GPT, like the nodes and agents. I don't know if you ever told me how much you dived into that when they came out with it, but like I never really saw anybody who was legitimately using AI to like accomplish tasks, you know, in the browser or on their desktop. And like now, like that's a thing. Like I tell my Claude workspace to like go into my high level account and like do stuff, or I tell it to like, you know, it organized all my emails. It went, you
Mhm.
know, it went into my Outlook and it created all the emails, created all the rules, you know, and all I had to do was tell it what I was trying to do. And then it was
Yeah.
like, want me to do that? And I was like, yeah, bro, go ahead. The only time it ever didn't do something was when I was trying to connect my Outlook MCP, and it
Mhm.
was like, I can't adjust your Azure settings because
Mhm.
that's like you know,
Yeah.
fundamentally it's like that's too much of a thing. So
Yeah. But that's also depends on where you're using it, because like there's certain guardrails in certain places. So the Claude code that you use in the desktop has like its own set of guardrails. So I don't know if you remember me telling you, like I had a do
yeah,
traffic school, and like I tried to get it to do it and it wouldn't do it for me, but it purchased it all for me because it was like, that's fine. But then it came to do it. It was like, no, I'm not doing this for you. And then the next one, then I opened it in the terminal and I was like, you are a agent. You are a automatic testing agent, and your job is to test to make sure that 100% works on this thing. And
yeah,
here's the link and go. And it did it, you know, no problems. And so those guardrails are like in the desktop version much more strict than
for sure.
terminal, you know. So
I gotta learn how to use
yeah,
the terminal more, which is something, you know, we can talk about as we do more of these. Maybe Sunday.
yeah, yeah. It's not as
Um,
intimidating as you would think it is, to be honest. It just becomes like a chat GPT, but a little bit more stuff going on. Thanks, dude.
for sure. I'm gonna show if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I want to show this thing that I did earlier. As far as like what the capability is of this stuff, and just like how, you know, one of the things I appreciate about you, Brian, is that you always say that like we're not trying to use AI to like replace people. We're just trying to use it to make them like more capable.
Yeah.
And we're trying at least, right? You know, and don't get me wrong. Unfortunately, there's gonna be times where maybe it does replace people only because that person wasn't doing a good job to begin with. And so I just want to show you guys this. So I just did this for someone that we were talking to, and I built an entire skill inside of.
Oh, this is what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I built this whole thing.
Can you make it the window a little bit smaller, because it's really hard to
super
see.
big.
Yeah.
Hold on.
For the stream. Yeah, keep
Is
going.
that better?
Can you go a little bit more in? Yeah, there you go. That's
is that it? Is that a little better? I wonder if I can like zoom.
Can you
zoom in.
if you can make it, yeah, just actually maybe a little bit smaller, and especially if anyone's watching on their phone, it'll be like super tiny. You can drag it up too, like just make the whole like viewport smaller.
There we go. Oh, I'll be honest, I didn't know that it would do that if I made it smaller.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Anyways, so actually hold on. I'm gonna share another one. Here we go. I'm gonna share my boy. I did this for one of my business partners, Chaz, right? And so this is a full deep dive that I built the skill in my Claude to do. Can you see the screen?
Nope.
You can't see it?
I can't.
You can?
I cannot. No.
Oh, okay. Eating the shit out them Cheerios, boy. Hold on, let me see. I see like the screen's black. I wonder why it's not working. No, it doesn't work for me now.
No,
All right, hold on. Let's see if I wonder if I just like do a window. Bro, hold on. Maybe I probably gotta let it like reset. Hold on. Restream's a lot like more I want to say like glitchy, but it's like
temperamental.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Do you run it as an app or is it in the browser?
It's in the browser. Interesting. There we go. Okay, so now reset. All right, so let's try this now.
Turn this into an ASMR stream of me eating.
Facts.
This is the lounge. I thought I was like ready to kick back and like eat some
You're
food.
just like you're ready
AI.
you're ready to just
Ready
like
to
chill. All right. Anyways, well, I'm gonna see if I leave it alone if it'll load. But you know, I built we run L3 Media and FLG and like, oh, I guess it was just like, nah, fuck you. You know, we run L3 Media and there it is, FLG. And one of the things that's like really important to our clients is obviously they want to grow on social media because it's gonna, you know, help them, you know, create more revenue, but also just like create opportunities, things of that nature. And so, you know, I was trying to figure out like how can I use Claude in a way that like really benefits like either our current customers or like our potential customers. And what we were able to come up with was I built a skill that will literally build out an entire like plan / like deep dive into somebody's presence on the internet. And so I did this for one of our business partners, Chaz. And so like he's probably gonna hate that I put his shit up here, but
what stats are we looking at here?
Yeah, so these are social. So first off, it does an audit of your social media, right? And so, granted, Chaz ain't trying to be the next influencer, so it's all good. But with that being said, you know,
okay. Tell us, got to get those numbers up, dude. It's all good.
Yeah, you gotta get pump those numbers up, bro. And so, you know, Instagram, you know, his LinkedIn page. You know, what's his website? I'm happy to say his website's killing, you know, doing a really good job. He does a great job like keeping his website ready to go. E-speaker profile, Chaz is a professional speaker. And so talks a lot about leadership, resilience, team communication. YouTube channel doesn't really have one, so that's why it's like that, right? And like TikTok, whatever. And so anyways, it does this whole deep dive, right? And builds out a 12-month process. You know, what strategy you can have, tells you the emergency fixes. So like, for instance, like I think on mine, it was saying like I needed to replace some stuff, right? Like, hey, one of the links on your social media is like, doesn't work. And so,
come grow your social media with us. Click here, doesn't work.
Facts. And so, right. It's like, what the hell, bro? And so, content strategy based off, and we do an intake, right? Like I have an intake form that I complete to give this all the information it needs to like build something that actually like lands for you, right? It's not just some like, you know, bullshit. And then gives you a tool stack as far as like what exactly you're going to be using or what you can use to like accomplish this stuff. And then ultimately it builds like the visual guide for the client. Like, hey, these are the colors that we notice you use. This is like, so you can stay on brand. Here's the different types of fonts you use, you know, potential thumbnail variants that you could use based off of your content, stuff like that.
That's cool.
But
definitely enhance it a lot. I like the idea of like taking that and even going further and saying like, find all the areas that like I'm inconsistent or like where I should improve or like, you know.
So it does that. I didn't want to like waste time necessarily going through the whole thing, right? But like it literally is like, you know, one of the reasons you have this is because you're inconsistent. And so like if you posted, you know, maybe one more something like that, then, you know, then it would be good.
Well, even like, so another really good point about we had the fonts up and the colors up, is that those are actually like brand primitives, right? And those are things that we want to feed into AI for other things to be able to like build assets using AI so that it's more consistent with our brand. Like it should also be here detecting like, if it's not already, but like your tone of voice, right? Or show you like where, like suggest ways where your tone is inconsistent, or suggest ways that like, are you even using the right tone for who you're talking to, for your audience? And like, what's the risk factor here? I've done that for businesses and they don't necessarily like hearing sometimes the feedback of like, your business name is risky, even though there's anything scallywag, like I knew what I'm doing with that, but like, maybe that's not your brand, and you know you want to be more professional. I don't
No, for sure.
At least you should just at least be aware of that decision that you're making at that point.
Yeah, I mean, and that's like kind of what it is, right? It's like let's just make, people
Yeah.
more aware. Of course, JC, you already invented this. I know, nice. I know JC said I already built this, but with my Genius Guaranteed strat, which I don't know what that means.
It's probably his flavor of going and crawling this stuff. We've talked about this a lot. And scraping people. It's really effective. I showed him, like, for me, I actually have a Canvas thing where I'll take a business and I'll be like, do a lean canvas for me, which goes through a bunch of stuff like who your competitors are, like what is it that you bring to the table that other people don't. Puts your business model all together. I'll do one that is like a SWOT analysis, which then will look at your strengths, weaknesses, all that kind of stuff. And I won't go to all of them, but like I go through all of that, and then I can actually have a really good, all the way down to like based on your target customer ICP, your ideal customer persona or profile. Sorry, I'll create a persona off of that. So I'll like create somebody and like I'm gonna sell to, I don't know, handymen. So we're gonna call like Hank the handyman, and then you like create a persona around that, and then like how do you talk to that person? It gives you a really robust like way, a really mature brand really quickly. But yeah, this is amazing.
So this is like where it went a step further. Right? So this was Chaz's stuff. This was the client, potential client that I was talking to earlier. And once it built the strategy out, I then told it that I wanted to have some type of dashboard for the client that I could put on a Go High level like subpage so that they could access it. And I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm looking at this since it created it, because it did it while I was eating dinner.
Yeah.
But that's the great thing, right? Is like it did it while I was eating dinner. And
how long does it take to run your current stuff?
So depending on the person, it can take like 5 or 10 minutes for it to do the analysis, maybe 15 minutes. I mean, it could, actually, it might even take long. So, because what it does is first it does the research. So it does like 10 steps. It does like the research, then it compiles, then it like builds the HTML files, then it double checks it. But on top of that, I also have it build a private Notion dashboard so that I can offer that to my clients as well, right? Just like to help them out. But anyways, I asked it to create this dashboard so that it could be a little bit more like user friendly. So this is my first time kind of messing with it, but yeah. So like project begins, tickets available for purchase, event ends, but this is kind of so you can like help track stuff. So as we post things and we put the information here, it'll kind of tell us where we're at. Little content calendar, deliverable checklist. So like once we set stuff up, like we talked about, it's a little pizza tracker.
Yeah. The problem with this, if you refresh, I'm just kind of curious because I want to know this. But if you go through the pizza tracker and you check it and then refresh, will it actually keep that checked, or will it?
Oh, that's a good.
Because my hunch is no, but there's a way that they could have done it.
Oh, okay, hold on. So my goal was that. Well, no, it's my keyboard disconnects after a second to save power. Oh. Okay, so it didn't. I didn't know that, and so But the premise of this was that I have it being built in high level in the background, like as we're talking.
But with an additional prompt here or two, you could probably get that to like save in a way that's here. And there's another level of like, if you want to get this online so your client can look at this stuff and they can save it, there's another level of that as well that you can do.
Correct. And so that's like that's where I'm at right now, right? Is like I've created this now, and I want to now use it to use it with my client, like give them something. This is like that white glove service that we talked about, like in the office, is like, how do we still allow there to be that white glove service by using AI to help us be more effective?
Yeah. And for us, like Skylar's client stuff, we would like to set up data dashboards for people so that we're also like looking at the same numbers when we're looking for growing their businesses. And it blows people's mind, but like even just like for a website, when, I was the webmaster, and for the weights and biases. And like I had to log in to like so many different places just to see like how well is my website performing, right? How well is my where's my SEO? You know, where people dropping in. You're looking for anomalies in your site. You're looking at site speed stuff. You're looking at like, you know, how to deal with like people trying to attack our site, hack our site. I'm like, nobody knows all of their numbers. It's so hard at any given point because, you know, you're either like logging into 10 things every single day, but like start bringing all that and aggregating into one place, into one visual spot, you can literally, you know, start to have a better visualization of your business and what's going on. So a lot of people, you get that in front of them, and it's like the first time that they've seen their business like articulated to them in that way.
Yeah.
As well, you know, because otherwise it's, you know, you're operating on instinct or you're operating on like whatever's in your head. So
for sure. Do you want to share? Do you want to share the Discord so you guys can so JC can show some of the stuff that he's been able to build?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think if anyone just wants to join, just get him in there. But we can always. I think if we're going to show it to the stream, we'd have to share. You'd have to stream Discord from here, so people on the stream could also just watch. But anyone's welcome to join the Discord if they just want to come hang at some point.
Do it. So what are we doing? Do you want me to share it?
We are we're live on the air right now.
Oh, on Discord.
Oh, good. You didn't know. You're not on the air. I am. We're about to stream Discord. I think if Cam gets it connected here, we're streaming to 200 people. How many people?
Wait, what? Oh, like streaming it directly from Discord?
Yeah. Stream it from here.
I'll be honest, I don't know how to do that. I was literally just going
when you
to
pick like choose like share screen, then just like choose Discord as the
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I thought you were talking about like okay, hold on. See, this is you know, the things and stuff.
Sorry, did you send me the link here? Because I need to send it to people. I didn't see it come through anywhere.
Oh, hold on.
The last message I sent to you was that your keyboard was so loud.
Oh, my bad. You know what's funny is I copied it and then I sent it to everybody but you.
But me? Yes, thank you.
There you go.
You didn't even send it to our Vibe.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyrone. Okay.
Send this to people.
But hold on. I don't think I selected it to use audio. All right, bet. Here we go. All right. Are we just gonna join voice or for the Vibe Lounge?
I'm already in voice.
In Vibe Lounge?
I'll mute myself. Here we go. So it's echoing. I'm still echoing.
Are you?
Why do I hear myself? Oh, because it's your. I gotta mute you.
No, it's not my mic.
Okay, talk.
Dude.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have headphones in.
Oh yeah. So do I. So.
Am
Let's
I?
go.
What's up? So, do you agree to be on our live stream, bro?
Dude, I didn't realize like you're such a stud. Like, oh, look at this guy.
Hey man,
Woo.
it'd be like that, dog. You know, it's a great my silverback.
Let's go.
All right.
I know why I can hear myself.
Why?
It's because you're streaming.
Oh, the audio.
The audio. Totally. Instead of just Discord.
Can
You do that. Like
I don't.
from Restream. Just change it to.
Well, I did. Hold on. Let me see. JC's like laughing at us. He's like, "Look at these fucking grandpas trying to do this shit."
It's because he's sharing the screen and put his up. Oh, see, wait, how long ago? I said it first. Did I say it first? I said it first.
Hey, what's that? What's that whiffy? You guys get that whiff? You guys get that whiffy going? All right, there we go. You good? Can you you good now, Brian?
Yeah. I'm good. I don't know if I can't hear Tyrone now. I don't think you. Oh wait, are you streaming? See if anybody else can hear from the stream. Can they hear themselves?
What are you talking about?
Like if JC talks in Discord, can he hear himself on your stream? Question. Or if
I don't know.
does.
I don't know. Talk, JC.
Tyron, speak.
Oh, I just.
Good boy.
I just.
Can you check to see if?
I can hear you now, Brian.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm muted here, but through the stream, Tyron, are you on the stream? Can you see if you can hear yourself when you talk? Because it should be a delay, but like, just want to make sure the audio from Discord is getting picked up.
So all you got to do, Brian, is just mute. Like me on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I'm good now. Yeah, I muted you on here.
We're trying to see if Tyron can hear himself back. If anyone's like, if he's listening to your stream. Who knows?
All right, guys. Well, JC, are you gonna show us all your shit? What's up? I know if Streamlabs is the way to go, you should have set it up, Juan Carlo. Over here bullshitting. Oh, there he is. There he is, little guy. Why are all these words coming up on the screen?
Oh man.
Jimmy, is that you? All right, let's
How
go,
do I
man.
see how many people are live?
There's 4 people watching currently.
Oh yay.
What's that? Make sure you put your porn away. Oh yeah. This is dope.
JC said he told me when he literally was like, "Yo, I have this idea. I need to unmute myself in here." So JC, I was saying, if I have myself muted so you couldn't hear me. JC messages me and he's like, "I have this idea for like, what if I make my website inside of a computer?" And I was like, "I have no fucking idea what you are talking about right now. Like, that makes no sense to me." And then 3 days later, he sends me a link to this thing. And I think the impressive part is that people need to know is like AI made all of this. Like JC used AI, many different tools combined together to create this crazy fever dream of a website. So JC, can you talk through the method of like how you did this? Because I think that like that's the part that like is crazy. Can you show us any of the stuff that you've made so you can see the? Because I think, yeah. Well, and then when JC did it, it couldn't do color or anything too. So he was actually generating like there's another step because at first it was only generating like white, like meshes, like that.
So what is Meshy? Is it like a 3D like? Okay.
It's a 3D modeling tool, right? So like you text a 3D, so you describe something, but you can also use a picture reference. So that's where JC used the Scallywag logo as a reference there to create that.
Yeah.
But like it has this, and you can generate like 3D models, and a 3D model can go anywhere. It can go on a website. It can go into. We could print this on my 3D printer. You can put it into a video game if you wanted to. Oh, yeah. Oh,
What?
yeah. Yeah. So I think this is the power of this like Discord community that we have going here, is that like we basically always just like sharing all these tools. And one guy that I brought in here like doesn't know 3D, but like saw that you could use Blender, which is a 3D tool, like 3D professional like 3D tool, had its own like way you can connect it into AI, let AI create it. So now Tyron's like stitching together like several different tools, but like, you know, figuring out, oh, I can go from Meshy, which JC showed him, to Blender, which this other guy showed him, to now Roblox. Like that's the like AI tool chaining stuff. If you kind of like figure out how and kind of know how tech works, you can like hop, skip, and jumping around and get from like one thing to another, which is really
How
cool.
hard is Blender to use?
We aren't pretty
Huh?
hard. Like it's
Okay.
professional.
Well,
It's
so
like
I'm
professional
asking.
grade.
I'm asking because like, there's like the opportunity, you know, for us with the studio, right? Is, you know, we can use a green screen, and then you can create like virtual backgrounds for people using Blender. But yeah, I mean, I asked a few, like some people, and like they've literally were like, yeah, dude, my computer might crash if I start messing with that. And I was
So
like,
what I would-
holy shit.
What I think would be really cool, actually, if JC, I don't think you have Blender installed, but Tyron, you do. If I don't know if he's still here, but it'd be cool for him to just like whip it out and then just like live vibe that, or like try, you know, we can kind of check in with him. But like, Tyron, what would be your process right now if we could show to create what he said? So Cam has a podcast studio. He has the ability to put
The podcast studio, bro.
the best podcast studio in the world.
Fucking right.
That he has the ability to put a green screen behind stuff and have clients come in, and we could vibe 3D our own backdrops that he could drop in to them. So I thought you said you have it in the Blender. Oh, you just did that. Oh, it's just MCP. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. I'll have to wait for. All right, we'll touch base with you in 5 minutes. Tonight's project. Okay.
Yeah, figure it out.
That's the crazy part. So we aren't using Blender, right? We've connected AI to Blender, and AI uses Blender, right? Like
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Bro, why? I feel like y'all just be holding out on me, dude. They're like, hey Cam, here's co-work, have fun.
I know.
Like
you can actually use it. You can do it with co-work too. Actually, it's literally an MCP server into Blender. That's it. That's all it is.
Bro.
And then you can, because Blender's also free, right? So all you're doing is you're paying for your Claude subscription.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, JC. But I think, going through the whole process of like, you go from meshy, because then you also didn't have like color to it. So what did you do for that, JC, when you couldn't color the 3D model? But look. Yeah. And he doesn't know, he has like Doom and Oregon Trail on there and all this kind of these games. He's just like, where did it get it from? He's like, I don't know. I just asked it to put it on there. And it's on there, you know?
Ask and you shall receive, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, this stuff is crazy. So, and then Tyron, I think, helped him with this and told him to like, because this predates how old JC is. He doesn't remember this game. There's like console commands that you can type in to like have like unlimited ammo and the cheat codes. So they have cheat codes now. Yeah. Dude, that's like ingrained in me. IDDQD, IDKFA, ID clip, ID no clip. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that was like after school, you know, when I was in like probably like 7th grade, 6th grade. Yeah. So this is, JC did this one in a couple of days, which was really cool. You know, but obviously it's like we're layering skills on top of each other. Like JC learned how to do the 3D stuff. He learned from me that okay, 3D can go on the web, right? And I'd say like, this is what you use Three.js or use like whatever, and it'll like drop it in there for you. So it's like just compounding these like skills together, and you can just do some pretty phenomenal stuff right now. What else do you want to show us, JC? This is, there's a 96% chance that it is going to shut down on Saturday, right? Place a bet, dude.
Whoa, buddy. You guys, you heard it first here. It's recorded on like 7 platforms on my fucking desktop.
Copying successful traders, right? Yeah. Yeah. It'd be cool to show off some of the stuff that Terran's built too.
What's the business stuff you built? I mean, you
built the chamber stuff. You built
the content creation
Litter
thing.
Engineers. You built Benicia AI. Yeah.
I just heard like 4 things you built, bro.
Yeah. Built Benicia AI is live still.
Yeah.
The old version, but it's still up. JC also does like automations. He's done lead scraping tools. He's built iPhone apps. He's built, yeah. So we need to run that again.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I didn't know I did that too. There's a company. There's a company that does. They sell something like this to Chamber of Commerce's, but it's not this. It is not this good though. All it does is do like the scraping, right? But like I looked at the website, and I didn't see like this like map and interactive thing, bro. So I mean that's.
Yeah. The tree lighting's like a big deal in our town, and like the whole town shows up. And like one day, JC and I are just driving downtown. I think we stopped at the chamber for something, and then like, let's just drive to the end of the street. And it's like, what? The tree's lit up. When the hell was the tree lighting event? Don't know. And everybody's been. This has been like something we've wanted to work on for a long time. And I was finally like, JC, I'm tired of like not knowing what's going on. Can you just build like an event scraper, like put it online? So we did. The homepage right now isn't up to date, but like he built a very complicated like 15-step like scraper. Yeah. Websites. Yeah. They're all maintaining their own calendars right now. With all has different information on it. So it's like you could have one unified calendar, one spot. But we built a lot more for the next version. I built some crazy stuff. Like the next version of the design is going to change. The theme can change during the time of year, and it'll change during the time of day. So it'll go from like, if it's night, you can switch to night theme and do some really cool stuff and just kind of like have a lot of fun with like what could AI do in a city, and like, build a bunch of stuff. Which is cool. You should start up your app for the chamber too, JC, because that one was actually pretty cool. We took a lot of stuff that we were doing for this, and then we're like built a Chamber of Commerce portal for chambers to like log into and like for people to like network and like do some cool stuff. It'll probably take a few seconds to get that up and running. What is getting up and running, Ken? Do you have any like questions about AI or anything like that? Like.
I mean, I think the biggest people don't understand like the revolution that's going on right now, right? Like I was telling you guys is, you know, the fact that this like AI can now like run your browser or you know, connect to applications on your computer. And I don't know why. I just honestly I felt like Claude was just easier to do. Like I was a pretty habitual chat user, but like once I started using Claude, it just seemed a little bit easier, right? Especially asking it like, can you just set this up for me, bro? And it's like, I can do that. You know, like it's like trying to give me instructions, and I'm like, damn you and your instructions.
Yeah. So, I actually think it'd be worth us like taking a look at that, because that's like while we're doing this stuff, like JC and I and others in this group are vibe coding stuff and like building things with AI really quickly and like really efficiently. But I think what would be cool is to show some of those things where you can like have your agent doing stuff in your business for you and running the browser for you. If you want to stream share that at some point, Cam.
Yeah. I'll do it in a second.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this. Trying to see if I can get this thing to preview. God damn it. Okay. Actually, you know what? You can potentially help me with this. All right. So actually, I will share my screen and I'll show you what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm being dumb. All right. Bye, JC.
Well, yeah. Tell us when you're up with that one. I want to show that one off. We got.
All right. So okay, screen number 2. Oh wait, no. Why is it giving me the same screen? Sorry. Oh yeah, I got 3 screens technically. All right. So can you see this?
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right. So what I'm trying to do is, okay. So that thing that I showed you earlier for like my client, right? Yeah. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to put that information onto a funnel page in my Go High Level account. That way I can actually share this to my client so that they can look at it, right? So according to Claude's, notes, it was like, hey, just copy and paste this into the custom JavaScript HTML stuff. But I feel like that's not right because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't see any code or nothing.
The problem is that those probably there's like a cutoff on how much code you can actually paste into this. I've run into this before. I've used some of these like other kinds of platforms. So
Yeah.
it looks like everything is being cut off. So like you're not getting all that stuff. You can send, because this is an HTML thing. I mean, you can send it to somebody if you wanted to as an attachment. Any phone or anything can double click on this and open it in a browser.
Yeah. So it does work, but it doesn't look the same.
No, well, it's missing a lot of the JavaScript and the CSS and all your styling and stuff. So it's just like, that's not going to be usable for anybody.
For sure. And that's like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it so that it's like keeps the. Oh, let's see if this worked. Maybe I didn't copy and paste it.
Well, it's just you're trying to get it as a markdown file. I mean, you can probably convert it to a PDF. Is that easier?
Okay. Well, remember is that it kind of looks like this. Like it's not this. Yeah. This is something different, but it looks like this. Oh. So I'm trying to keep this same like style. So the client can like look at it. Yeah. But when I preview, it just does this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You'd have to open up and actually get the code because you're just copying and pasting from as text. It looks like, but you have to actually get the HTML file that it produces this code.
So this is the HTML file.
Yeah, but that's not HTML code. You need to open it in code editor to do that. But I think you open it with text edit, right? That's the thing you had open there.
Yeah.
I don't know text edit enough to know how to switch that over into HTML because I have my own code editors that I use.
Oh, well, let's just ask.
Sure. Yeah. Give me all the HTML code for this file.
So here's something else that happens. I got this message. So now this chat is like dead.
Yeah. Was that because you had a really long chat, or was it?
I was trying to get it to do it for me. Like and that, as you've said before, is like if your chats start to get like way too long, then it whatever. So anyways, it compressed, and then it was trying to like break it up into multiple things. And at one point,
can't you tell it to do it though? Like you tell it to do it.
I did, I did, and it started to like try to do it, and I don't know why. I don't know. Let me see. Let me try this right now.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Because like this is the whole thing. Like we always talk with our group too is like, don't be the human in the loop if you don't have to be. Like just
yeah.
Like,
all right, let's.
You can
I won't even type, bro. Hey, I want you to take this HTML document and go onto my Google Chrome and put this onto the funnel page that's open so I can present it to my client.
I don't know what we're working on. I think we're just chilling, and if anyone wants to know about AI, we're coding the planet.
Oh shit! I forgot to open up
my. I mean, I think for like entrepreneurs right now, or whoever is, I don't know, Entrepreneur EXP, like this tool right here that Cam's using is a really big unlock for entrepreneurs and operators. Like
this thing built a contract for me this morning. Like built the contract. I said I liked the contract. Okay, bet. Now take that contract and go put it in my CRM. Oh, by the way, add the signature blocks to it. Okay, now send it to my client.
Yeah.
While I was at the gym this morning.
Yeah. That's why like getting agents to like work for you, right? And like do stuff for you. Like that's the agentic era. And we've been able to do this for a while, right? But like in a much more difficult way to pull off. This is like you download this app and you just kind of like install a couple. I would say for getting started, the MCP stuff is probably pretty difficult, right? Like still
MCPs like so what I will say is the MCPs were harder with Claude Code than they were with Claude Cowork.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like
MCP for anyone listening who doesn't know this stuff is basically the way that AI it's like can connect into and use software or anything. So like right now, it's technically using an MCP to like operate the browser. So like sending commands back and forth, right? This is like the way that Go High Level is set up. Didn't you tell me that Go High Level had an MCP, and didn't you set that up?
I set up an API.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did an API.
What's kind of like with API? That's how you could like actually connect into the software itself, like as a direct tap, versus like what we're doing right now, which is letting AI use the interface, is the most inefficient way to do this. But like, it's still a way that it can get it done, even when it doesn't have all the tools that it needs to operate. You know.
Yeah, and I look at it like
crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I look at it like, you know, and this works in the background. That's the other thing, like, right, like we can still, like, I could open up a whole, like, if I wanted to like open up my email, I can literally just like go on my email, and this will literally do stuff in the background.
Yep, and you can have multiple tabs open of this as well that are running at the same time.
So that was something I think I asked you about, right? Is like, I don't think CoWork, or I don't think the app works like that, but the terminal, you guys can do that. I know.
You can do it here, but I think the problem that you were having was that you were having them both operate using the same browser, using Go High Level, right? That was probably the problem.
No, they were using two different browsers.
Two different browsers?
Yeah,
it should be fine.
I'll watch. I don't know. Let me try that now. Let me see.
I did see a thing at one point when I was using this, though, that it would like potentially pause the other one while the other one's working.
Yeah, sure. That's what it was doing. It was pausing.
Yeah. So like, all right, no, I had to like approve if I wasn't active on it. I kept having to approve the action.
That's what it was doing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if it's like you're not focused on it, it's like a safety measure. Because to be honest, these are meant for people who don't really like know programming. They don't know whatever, which is all this just programming under the hood, right? It's just like a friendlier version of this. Versus for when you're using that other tool that's literally directly in like a programming environment, they don't have that restriction.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's got this far, right? It logged in, it got to that same spot that you were pasting it in, and it says, I found the Immersive Napa client portal funnel with the strategy document. So it should open that up, right? And then it'll paste that in. And is it the one that was, you already had it there?
Yeah, but let's see if it pastes something different.
Yeah. Right, paste the HTML, because what it needs to do now is delete everything and then paste all the HTML in. So
yeah, it is kind of crazy. Like I like how you can like watch it talk through itself. So like it'll click if it wants to delete it, it'll be like, you know, clicking Control A to select all the text, and then it's like delete.
Yeah, you can also see what it's thinking with thinking mode on, and it doesn't like. If you ever talk to it and you tell it you can see what it's thinking, it's not happy about that. Like, what do you mean you can see what I'm thinking? Because it's literally like it's told that it's thinking that we're not supposed to see it. It just streams the thinking thoughts to our screen like it's doing there. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it looks like that's part of the problem, is that the HTML file is just like hella big.
That's what I was saying. For these types of like custom HTML, what it could potentially do is say, I'm going to break it up into.
That's what it was trying to do. That's what it said. It said, I'm trying to bunch this up into 6 different things or something like that.
Yeah, and it's going to struggle with that because, just as a human, I know that for me to do it would be kind of difficult.
Now, that being said, it did. So like when it built this, though, it actually did break them all up individually. So, and that was the first time I ran it, right? Like that wasn't
okay.
I think it completed each task and then it combined them.
Yeah. Well, we would want to do I think God, I was struggle with
Control A to select. Then I need to get the HTML content.
Yeah, done.
Let me.
Like this thing is just like it's like a really slow person working in the background, but like they're just doing it. And then like I even find that like their speed, even though they're kind of like slower, it's like they're not really fumbling as much as you might through the whole thing. It's like, what do I click on next? What do I do next?
Correct.
Yeah.
And it kind of like knows what to do, like because it has access to the information, right? Like, it doesn't like fumble around high level, like it knows inadvertently where it's supposed to go. It just, it just has to.
It can get a little lost. That's also why I like to keep an eye on it and watch it. But like, this is like a whole new way of working for me, right? Like I have agents running in the background. I can go walk away, I'll come back, or like I will be out. I use Jump Desktop like to get like remote into my computer, so I can like just if I'm out and about, I can actually punch in
Dude.
some commands and
That has been a game changer. That Jump
Yeah.
Desktop, dude.
yeah.
Who
Yeah.
found that? Was that you? Who was that? That
Yeah,
Tyrone?
I was like, what's the like cheapest way that I can get access to? Yeah, I told Tyrone because he was getting in trouble from his wife, dude. Oh my god, she was like, Tyrone, you haven't been to bed for like 5 days because he was falling asleep on the sofa and like missing his like kids' birthday parties because he was just vibing and like writing the act stuff. I'm like, dude,
Hey,
get
son, there's no
this.
time. There's no time for cake. Daddy's got a vibe.
Yeah. But pretty crazy. Like it was literally he'd be like falling asleep on the sofa and he would like wake himself up and like just hit like continue and then go to the next thing. I was like, dude, get this. And now he'll like lay in bed. You can see because we're up like late working and I'll see like at 3 a.m. like Tyrone will have left his stream on and I'll see like his mouse cursor move and he's clicking on something and I'm like, he's literally logged in from his bed right now, just like clicking continue because he woke up. Yeah. And like, was it you who sent the thing to the group chat where they were out playing golf and had that? Is that you? Yeah. Yeah. He's like out there just with this golf, boom, just, doing shit, enjoying the world. Yeah. No, it's crazy, dude. Like, it's amazing that you can have that kind of a lifestyle now, So like, Cam, imagine like, you can be in an event where you're meeting someone because you like to talk to people and do stuff like and move quickly. Like there's some better ways to stitch these tools together here, right? This is just like the initial part of it, but like you could be so much more effective in like adding people to your CRM and extending them messages right away, or providing value really, really quickly, saying like, here's this report that we've done on looking at your brand. Because like, again, most people don't even have that, right? They don't see that stuff. They've never seen it for the first, this is their first time seeing their brand like that or something.
Mm-hmm. Tyrone, did you catch that like little mini shade session that Brian just did?
What?
He was like, hey, yeah, this is cool and all, Cam, but you're trash, and you can do it so much better.
I mean, literally down to like how you can actually get away from like even using Jump Desktop if you want to, right? Like we use that. I think it's just the fastest, easiest, dirtiest way to like get the job done. But like, and also like having this go through the UI, even though it's like really effective to do it, there are still even ways to like make this better and more effective for you.
Yeah.
Where that task could be done in maybe half the time, where it's not, you know what I mean? Or a third,
and like,
keep going.
And so for you, like, let's say you go into a business, right? And you're like, hey, bro, or like, they're like, hey, we want to be like efficient. This is what we have. Like what, like as a developer, as, the AI guy, as a programmer, like, what are the things you're looking at to like create the most value right away?
I would look because AI can be applied so many different ways. There are some basics, like I'd probably just show people like what you're using right now, but I would look for like any inefficiencies or like repeated processes that could be done with AI, in an effective way. And like, hey, this is an entire thing we could just eliminate from you having to worry about. Or like, what are things that you're missing or not getting done because you don't have enough resources or bandwidth in the day, like,
yeah.
Or can we make things like proactive, like send you stuff at a certain time of day that's based on, any sort of criteria, any sort of automations or.
Yeah. Speaking of that, yeah. So like a good example of something of like that exact thing was like, so like obviously, like I told you guys, I run like the media company, and like one of the things I always, we are really diligent about is like delivering our like the content to our clients quickly, and like I obviously would have to go in and like follow up with my team just to ask on a status of stuff, and instead I was able to set up an automation where like because my Claude's connected to my Notion, it will now do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays automatically, asking for a status from my team only if though the content has been marked like in a certain way and it's past a certain day range. Like, so instead of me having to go in and like look like, okay, when was this recorded and when is it due? Like it just does it for me.
Yeah. bespoke to you, like how you want your rules. Like that's the problem. Like before, like software would be very rigid and very difficult to like how would you set that up normally? Like you wouldn't even have that typically. Now you have
I
that.
don't even know how to
Yeah,
set
yeah, yeah.
that.
It would be very different. Now you have that, and it can be custom to like the way that you want to run your business and think about it. And like those, for you, your standard operating procedures and your service level agreements that you have, and like that standard quality can now be enforced and executed. Yeah, that's just like, and again, I put these tools in people's hands, and once they kind of learn a little bit of how to utilize them, like everyone kind of comes up with their own things, which is really amazing. Like only you are going to know your business the way that you want. Like I'm not going to have thought of that for you, right? But I'm going to probably some things that we can obviously very easily standardize and say, hey, we can like automate like lead capture, research. If it messages you, we can automate like enhancing that, doing research like you've just done, right? Like we can do that whole thing automatically for you. Because right now you're doing that, you're running that skill manually, but we could automate that whole thing that you've just done, that skill. To say somebody fills out one of your lead gen things and it automatically does that for you and sets that whole thing up,
Facts.
Yeah, it's like literally just like, I mean, anywhere that you are doing things that AI could do for you, you should just have AI do it now so you can focus on the things that are very specific to just your unique abilities, Obviously, like
here we go. I got it.
Over. Okay.
All right, here we go. I got the code.
Copy and paste.
I'm gonna try. God damn it!
No,
nope. No, I can't.
Usually at the very bottom. Okay. You've selected too much already.
Really?
Yeah. You got all the whole text on the left too.
There you go.
Oh wait, no, what?
Shit. Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Shut your mouth.
I think that's
Brian.
going to be too much, dude. Just don't think it's going to work.
Hey,
it's not going to work,
bro. Fucking be positive, bro.
Boop. I love being proven wrong, though. It's okay.
I don't know.
You think that it's going to fit 8,000 lines of code? Okay.
Oh shit!
8,000 lines of code. It's probably like capped at 400. Okay, go ahead.
Nah.
It's safe. It's safe. Let's see. Did it work? 8,000 lines of code you dropped in there. Publish that shit. Let's see it.
Hold on. Let me see.
Error.
Hold on. Let's just see.
You think it's because it didn't have like certain settings?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think you gave it so much code.
Oh, it just saved, bro.
Did it? Let's see it. Show me this.
Oh my god. What's up, dog?
Wow. It's talking shit on Go High Level. Dude, they updated that in the background. They're watching. They increased your limit.
They were like,
does it work though? Can it work? Can you see it live? Like if you hit publish, she should be able to view it like the.
I was trying to click preview. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see. The only thing that's not right.
It's just the background color.
Yeah,
right?
That's it. It's just the background color is supposed to be black.
Yeah, so tell it to set the background color to black.
Tell what?
Tell your AI here. Say, hey, can you update that? I could, because right there, there's probably not applied to the root. Like I can see the code and what it does. Those things are probably not being applied properly.
Background primary.
Yeah. You probably don't have root access.
Let me see something. Background.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Color.
Yeah. Okay. Do the old fashioned. There you go.
See me? I've been figuring shit out, dog.
You're so good, dude. You're hacking the Pentagon next, dude. I've made you too powerful.
Don't fucking say that.
I've made you too powerful. Error while creating page. Uh-oh.
That's all right. No, you just gotta click it again. That's all. God damn it, Brian. You fucking did this, bro.
Making the background black was too much for it.
Boom.
Did it work?
It worked. Hold on.
Oh man. Yeah. Wait.
Wait, what?
Okay, click on the tabs. Click on the tabs.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Wait. There you go.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so I think this was just a mess up because on before it kind of messed that up as well. So I think it just messed it up. Oh, it did mess it up a little bit.
Okay.
But it's it ain't fucking bad so far.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That got a little weird.
Mm.
I mean, that's pretty solid, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so check it out. This is what we could do now. Is I could probably tell it.
It looks
Okay.
vibe coded, but yeah. So there's like a vibe coded look to these apps, and then
For sure.
there's actually a skill that you put into place that's called the front design skill that will actually make it look better, just by having that skill installed, which is interesting.
Hold on. Look at the tab I have open and fix the emergency fixes page.
Why are you using your fingers when you could be just?
I know, you're right. I know. Why am I typing when I don't have to?
Yeah.
Hold on. As well as ensure that everything looks how it's supposed to. If it doesn't, update the code, give it to me so I can re-upload it.
Boom. There you go.
That's not, you gotta admit, bro, you're a little impressed with that.
No, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I wonder why some of those things are like.
I mean, what I like about this stuff is like it literally wouldn't exist otherwise. Like you would never have the ability to like, if you had this in your head, like think about the amount of people you would have to pay to like do this for you.
No, exactly.
Let alone the research and like all of that stuff. So you're able to provide. This is why I like giving tools, this kind of tools to people like you, because you run with it so much and like just can provide so much value very quickly.
Oh damn, the background went away again.
It's like, see the background color is transparent.
It's like flipping out on me.
Yeah. But I would say like, at this point would be cool is like you had your own server and we were probably not using Go High Level for something else for it, but like, you know.
For sure.
Pretty cool using the tools that you've got though. That's another part. Like you've been able, you're maximizing the use of the tools that you already currently pay for, right? Like so Notion is now probably more powerful for you because you've got it connected. Go High Level, you're probably getting more out of those tools that you're already paying for if you don't even just want to, which I don't suggest that you should be building your own tools. This is definitely the right way for you to use them. I think we should build tools for you, but like
facts.
Yeah, this is.
So like, how do you see this? How do you see this like changing the landscape of how people can like operate in the world?
I think you need like it's a lot of things are going to change. If we want to be like optimistic about it, I would say, because you can be very pessimistic as well. Optimistic is like, well, I guess I'll even narrow it down to like the places that I'm most interested in is like taking people who are like operators, like still operating really like close in the business, entrepreneurs, you know, business builders like that, who can take what's in their head and get it out faster and quicker, you know, and like be able to execute closer to their own like speed of thought. And like, you know, you can be a small one-man army now, you know, and get a lot of stuff done, which I think is really, really powerful, you know. I hope that this like enables a lot more like entrepreneurism and which I think it kind of will out of necessities. I think we'll have a lot more business owners and stuff.
I just realized that some people had left comment. What's up, Daryl? Are you done? Oh, good job, Dub. High five, dude. My son was asking me if I knew how many dishes there was. High five. So Chaz said start over from the top.
Right back.
Terry said taking over the world. You met Terry.
Yeah. Well, that's Terry. Okay, he's Entrepreneur XP.
Old Sona coding the planet. Terry asked, "What are
able to highlight these
exactly?" Yeah. They're in the chat. Yeah.
No, but you can highlight them, is what you're saying, because those came in a while ago.
Oh yeah. And then Terry said, "Oh, we live." I was expecting a recording. I don't know who Zegnobot is. It looks like JC or something.
No, it's probably one of JC's. He went live on his stream, I think, to us.
Oh, okay. And then it says, and then Steven said, if we are supposed to be able to hear JC, now we cannot hear. No, man. I mean, this is, I mean, so, you guys can see my screen pretty much, now it's like, it's fixing what was wrong. So like, that's something I think everybody knows is like AI is not always, like perfect, but the biggest thing is like you always talk about is like, there has to be a human in the loop.
Yeah. At the right spots.
At the right spots, right? And I appreciate that. Like, and I tell people that is like the goal is to make you more effective. And so it's like, if you don't want to learn this, you at the bare minimum have to like adopt it. Or you have to find someone that's willing to like help you at least use these tools effectively, because if you're not using this stuff within the next couple of years, like you're just going to get like ran over.
I mean, I would say this year.
Probably less. I mean, yeah, probably the next year. I was trying to be nice. Fucking damn, guys.
Into Roblox? All right, hang on. Every time Tyrone does this, we have to pause and look what he's done because he's a fucking maniac. Will you stream? Will you pull up your Discord on here so we can see what Tyrone is sharing there?
Yep, I got 5 more minutes for you guys. But we're gonna go live again on Sunday, though.
Yeah.
I'm old now, so. Discord.
So Tyrone, okay, wait for.
Oh, here it is. What's that hard ass sigh, bro?
Tyrone becomes too powerful sometimes, man.
I fucking dig it.
click watch stream there, Cam.
What? Oh, sorry. I always forget that you gotta like click on it. There we go.
Yeah, and then I guess that's probably the best way to do it because it won't hide below. So what did you do here, Tyrone? This is you've. Okay.
What?
Okay. Text prompt, right? Yeah. It's got other agents that are running. Testing his app. It's funny. Yeah.
Got too many tabs open, bro. That's 4 too many.
Wow, JC, this is incredible. Can you show this on the stream afterwards?
What is it? What is it? What do you mean afterwards? No, what is it?
Right. Well, after Tyrone does his thing. I want to see what he's done. Okay. So you created a 3D model in Meshy. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Kids prompt. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yep. You don't know how to use Blender, so you can't move around. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy hell.
Okay. GPT. Complex shapes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Do your kids play Roblox, Cam? I feel like all the kids do these days. Yeah. So Tyrone's been like building with his kid with AI and making like things.
That's so cool.
It's his world.
What?
Taran's got agents running in the background that are pulling up his crazy app that he's working on. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. So you're saying you did that while we were talking right now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Dude.
That's pretty cool.
So
that's pretty cool.
So before, what is it? What is it at? That's fucking cool.
All right, JC, you want to stream yours now?
All right, hold on.
If I'm on it, it's got everything. Cam's gonna get off here in a sec.
Yeah. That's fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, you can use it for icons. You can use it for like marketing assets. That's what we were kind of like messing around. Tyron's making it for a video game for his kid.
So real quick, I reposted that. So I had Claude fix the code, and now it all looks like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So now everything, like, so, you know, like I was saying earlier, is like you just have it, you pretty much audit itself. Yeah. And it fixed all the HTML code.
I'll give you one more if you want those things to save. You could save them locally to the browser, like check marks. If you tell it, your prompt would have to be saved, have the JavaScript saved to local storage. And it would actually like save those check marks, but only to that like one browser. And if that person cleared their cookies, it would go away, but it would be a little bit more.
So what should I type in?
Say make all of the like interactive things like checkboxes save to local storage.
Okay. Can you make all the interactive checkboxes and clicks save to the local storage?
That's fine.
What?
That's fine. I was saying because this is click save to local storage, but you meant to say and clicks, like the clicks should save to local storage. It put and click. It'll probably figure it out. Honestly, that's how AI is. It'd be like, okay, this is what you meant.
Let me share Discord again so we can show what JC did.
He just texted me a video of this. Think about how much is being done right now while you and I are talking. Just like those agents, how many agents are running right now? Taron's got 2. I've got 2.
Fucking facts. Is this it?
Yeah, flock of ducks.
Fucking flock of ducks.
Are you using ducks right now? Or no? Oh, okay.
All right, JC, where you at, bro? Oh, there we go. Watch stream.
Crazy. All right, let's see. What do you got, JC? Wait, I don't see it on your stream. Hang on. I think you're sharing the wrong thing, Cam. You're sharing your stream.
Oh shit. My bad. Oh, there it is. Vibin Lounge. All right, there you go.
All right, go ahead.
The floor is yours, Juan Carlo. Oh yeah, that's sexy.
That's so cool. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. JC's working on a new version of our site for us.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, look how cool. Yeah, that's. I gave him some stuff and some assets, and I was like, just go mess around. We'll want to change some of the wording and stuff, but because it's from the old site. But yeah, so you just gave it the old site as reference, I'm assuming, right? It probably looked. Oh yeah. Oh right. Okay. But yeah, well, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. That's smart. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's so cool. Wait, can you scroll slower through it so I can actually kind of see what's happening? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Autonomy. Venture. That's so cool. Yeah, awesome, dude. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. To me, this is just like it's an insane like world that we live in right now. Like, this is all like possible. Like, JC's learned how to do all this stuff in about a year or two working with me. Tyrone has figured out a bunch of stuff. Like, the stuff that Tyrone builds is also very crazy. A lot of the other apps and things that he's working on, and like Cam with you, like figuring out how to like operate your business on the go, talking to AI, like that's a whole new like world that you're in now. You know, like there's a era where you can like,
bro. I mean, like my wife's like she's like helps me a lot with the business and like is a really good like to person, but like even she like kind of sees the stuff that I'm doing, and she's like, all right, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Oh my bad, I took my stuff off the screen, but yeah, like
she's awesome.
But well, no, like it was actually her idea to
2027.
do the dashboard thing. Like I showed her the document for the client, and she was like, "Could you make that like a dashboard for them, where like they could interact with it?" And I was like, "Let's ask."
Let's ask.
And
Yeah.
and here we are. And now, you know, and like while we're talking, it's live now. Now I can send that link to the client, and the client can go to their own funnel page now and check out that whole like that. Like you can really deliver. Like I'm not just sending you this PDF document that has a whole bunch of fucking words on it. Like I can deliver to you in a complete strategy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, more polished, like I said, it's more white glove. I probably like wouldn't automate that entire flow without you like reading through it all and like, you know, before you send to a client. But like,
yeah,
you can get it to a point where it gets like that whole flow right there could get to a point where you can look at it and look over it and then hit publish and send to the person, you know, like,
yep.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. This is the era that we're in right now. Is like, again, people who are going to take advantage of it for these kinds of things, I think will get really far ahead, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of where we can keep taking this, keep pushing it. Because again, like I feel like every time I talk to everybody, they've done something like in like 24 to 48 hours, they've already done something crazy. Like, if we keep adding to that like skill set, you know, like wait until you learn how to use Blender in here and you can make your own 3D things. If you wanted to make like, you know, we're talking about like this background thing. Like I was thinking what we should do maybe for other streams is like we should have challenges. JC and I have talked about this like vibe coding challenge, like see who could like vibe against each other.
Yeah.
Like, we could try to build some stuff. Like, do you want to try to build the live green screen thing together? Like we're just using Blender and like trying to like show how fast you can go with it, or like see who can complete like a workflow the fastest with like an AI agent and that kind of thing. Like just try to push.
I think yeah. Well, I know like there's like, especially like in the Bay Area, like there's a lot of people kind of doing these like hackathon things right now. I don't know why they call it a hackathon, because I'm like, I don't know, maybe you know why as a programmer. I'm just like, you're not
you're not building. Yeah, it's a different kind of hacking. Like you're hacking it together. Like you're not building like, you're just trying to get something like working in that time frame, not like ready to go. It's just like whatever you could hack together in 24 hours.
Okay. I guess that makes like a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm old school. So when I think hacker, I'm like, oh shit, we're breaking into the Federal Reserve. What are we doing here?
I mean, depends on the hackathon you're at, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Sword fair. Yeah. No, man, take it back. Straight up movie. Hackers. Angelina Jolie before who she was, bro. Dude, that movie was a fucking whole vibe.
That's a classic. I love that.
Right, y'all.
Cool. All right. AI Lounge.
First of the books. We got as high as 8 people. We still got 7 right now.
Are they bots? Are they AI? Are they AI agents?
No, they're people on my. So I got one person on my L3 YouTube. 3 people on my personal YouTube, 2 people on Twitch, which is probably JC and Steven, and then 1 on person on my Forward Learning group. Chaz
this is
said,
showing the
Cam,
chat
I
comes
went from
in.
6% to 30%.
What is
On-
that for? What?
On what, Chaz? What did you go from 6% to 30% on?
Oh, so these numbers that you throw
I'm
up.
not saying he might be talking about his numbers. Obligatorily put out to the world.
he's got this stuff too. Hopefully, he's using in the background. If you call them out,
Dude,
he's using
Chaz has gotten 5 hours of sleep in the last 2 days, bro.
just
He's
doing
like-
this stuff.
Oh,
Usage.
damn, dude. Well, I was telling him earlier. So I was talking to Claude real quick. I was like, do I really need the Pro Max? And so I was like going back and forth with it. Well, because I realized like I was using Claude Code for everything when I didn't have to. Like you can use Claude co-work. Anyways, and so but I was telling Chaz, I was like, I haven't gotten rid of it yet because I'm at like almost 50% usage, and like I would have gone over if I had just the Pro at this point. And so he was like, yeah, man, I don't think I'm anywhere. So he's at 30% because he's just been going hard the last 2 or 3 days. Like, and that's he's just like it's funny every time I talk to him, he's like, I'm about to go sit down, man. I'm gonna do some vibing. I'm like,
yeah. I've maxed out my max plan for like the session in like 15 minutes where I've spun up 40 agents. And I was like,
So
well,
real
that's
quick,
how you run out.
talk about that. Like real quick, like what did you have 40 agents doing, bro?
That was for a very specific task where I was cleaning up a whole bunch of stuff in my like code base, and I had 40 different components that I wanted to just fix all of them all in one go. And I spun up 40 of them. It decided to. I said, can you just spin up an agent for everything that needs to be fixed? And it spun up 40. It was writing like documentation and like doing stuff like how the whole code base works. And it was working. Like it literally was working until like literally it popped up with the error on all of those. They all crashed because they're like, you're out of usage. But like that 40, like that's probably the most I've ever done. I've had before where you can spawn sub agents, right? So it's 40 sub agents. But I've had sub agents that have spawned sub agents, and that got up to about like 25. I had like 6 that were like spawned another, like each of those spawned like 4 or 5 or something like that. I was in that kind of range.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And so that was crazy. But yeah, especially with the newer, we're using Opus, which uses a lot of like tokens that actually used that up really quickly. So but like, think if it was something else that I wanted it to do. Because if you actually start to think about breaking up your tasks into like individual, like what work streams can be parallelized and like, you know, run in parallel at the same time, you can run multiple agents on it, up to like obviously 40, you know. And if you wanted to, you can pay for like for other people who are like doing this and want to pay the usage. I could have just paid for that and it wouldn't have run out. So that's like the level that we're at. So people who are paying for it, like they could have 40 agents running for them like 24/7, you know, and spending a couple grand a month on this stuff, 15, 20, 200 grand. Actually, the way to think about this too is a lot of these bigger companies that are really pushing for this, they have leaderboards for how many tokens their employees are using, and they're trying to increase like
you remember you saying
tokens. Yeah, the higher the tokens, like the more they hope that their business is becoming better, you know, that you're using. So, you know, right? Like the more that you've used it, the better your business operations have become. I'm hoping the same is for Chaz. I'd like for him to chime in maybe next time or so, like what he's been using it for. Because I only saw him the day we got him up and running. I'd like to figure out what.
Yeah. Chaz, are you available on Sunday? I know Saturdays are no go, but Sunday. The fact that he's even still awake right now, I mean, it's like 10 o'clock where Chaz is at right
now. Yeah. Jump in. Yeah.
Oh, no, he does. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. I tell everyone about it, Tyrone. I got like a full onboarding package. I'm like, look, bro, you got to get Claude and you got to get Jump Desktop and you got to stop being a bitch. And you gotta join Elevare Global and Scallywag, and then you'll be able to take over the world.
Yeah, we give each other shit for going to bed before midnight. It's usually like, all right.
Says the guy who sleeps until 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, I go to bed at like 8 a.m. So yeah, go get my 8 hours. See ya.
For real, bro.
Shit, dude. I pulled so many all-nighters. Shit. I haven't slept for 3 days. Anyways,
That's the life we
cool.
live,
Well,
man.
let's reconvene on Sunday. What time are you thinking right now? So with the people who are still around, know to tune in.
Let me look at my thing. Oh yeah, because we're gonna do it in the studio on Sunday.
Yeah, that'd be the hope.
So I have a client, so we'll do it after she comes in. So she's done around 2. So we want to say 2:30.
2:30 on Sunday. Cool.
Yeah, 2:30 on Sunday at the studio.
Yeah, let's do it. This Sunday. Yeah, it's gonna be raining. That's a nice little rainy day vibes. We'll
There you
vibe
go.
out. Maybe play some music.
We
and
can
chill.
show the studio.
Yeah. And I would like we'll get some more people in, start talking. I'd like to know more, like again, what Chaz has been up to, and then grab some more people who just like want to ask questions, like any dumb questions or smart questions about AI or whatever.
Chad says he's available. He said for sure.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, dog, my dog. Cool, man. All right, y'all. Oh, no, see, look, I gotta go though. All right, man. I will see you guys later. It's been fun. This has been the AI Lounge. You know what I'm saying?
I've been AI the whole time.
We're gonna keep it moving. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Peace. See you.
Peace.